As we celebrate the centennial of McMurry University, it's important to focus on the many exceptional events and people who have made and continue to make McMurry the respected institution of higher learning that it has become. One such event is the annual Women's Leadership Luncheon, which raises funds to provide 2 substantial scholarships for deserving women. This year, as the conference celebrates its 10th year of existence, it is only fitting we should celebrate the visionary of this event, Dr. Sandra S. Harper, who is in her 10th year as president of McMurry University. Sandra was born in Dallas and was raised in the Lake Highlands area of the city. It was there she met her future husband, Dave Harper, seen here at the prom in 1968. No doubt, Sandra's experience on the Lake Highlands drill team contributed to her future development as a university administrator. The courtship of Sandra and Dave eventually led to their engagement and marriage. After graduation with the Bachelor of Science from Texas Tech University in 1974, Sandra began teaching at the secondary level, first at Nazareth High School, then Collinsville High School, and finally at Pottsboro High School, where, among other duties, she directed the UIL one-act play, which was a finalist at the state competition. She returned to school and earned a Master of Science at the University of North Texas, and subsequently a Doctor of Philosophy, also from North Texas. While she was teaching and furthering her education, she and Dave became the proud parents of 2 sons, Jonathan and Justin, seen here in 1983. After a brief stint as a visiting instructor of communication at Austin College in the spring of 1985, she joined the faculty of McMurry as assistant professor of communication in August of that same year. At McMurry, she quickly became an important member of the faculty. Charlie Huckel, Professor Emeritus of Theater, started at McMurry the same year as Sandra and officed next door to her for 5 years. He describes her as a dedicated, exemplary educator and colleague. He also noted that after she became Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at McMurry in 1990, it was clearly evident she was destined for bigger things in her career. After 5 years as the Dean of A&S at McMurry, she accepted a position as Vice President for Academic Affairs at Oklahoma City University from 1995 to 98. She then became a Provost and VPAA for Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. In 2006, Sandra became President of Our Lady of the Lake College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Through all of this, along with Dave, Sandra raised their 2 sons, who grew into fine, successful young men with families of their own, eventually making Sandra and Dave proud grandparents. In 2013, McMurry was in need of a new president. Lynn Yearwood, former McMurry Board of Trustee Chair and interim president for the university, was one of the appointed members of the search committee. She recalls the interview with Sandra, which took place in a meeting room at DFW Airport. She remembers Sandra's answers to the pre-prepared set of questions as being unrushed, practical, and sensitive responses. Sandra told the group she was committed to doing all she could to improve the existing conditions of the university. As soon as she left the room, the committee voted and all agreed Sandra would be the next president of McMurry University. Lynn goes on to say, quote, "I've had the privilege to work with Sandra. I have a deep sense of respect for her commitment to doing what is right, even when it is hard, and to taking action, even when doing nothing would have been easier. Sandra won't be here forever, but boy, are we glad she's been here for the past 10 years." End quote. Included in her impressive curriculum vitae list of honors are Who's Who of American Women, Who's Who in American Education, Who's Who in America, and 2011 Outstanding Alumna, Texas Tech University College of Education. Former McMurry history professor and vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Paul Lack, had this to say about Sandra, quote, "Dr. Sandra Harper, or to use my favorite acronym for her, Sharper, was destined to be a college president. Actually, in my view, not only is she McMurry's current president, but the greatest president ever, arguably the savior of my alma mater. Not only is she sharper than most in terms of mind, but she has other qualities that could be deemed essential, even as they are quite rare. Sandra has an instinctive grasp of the most important dimensions of an issue, but also that rarest of talents, an ability to cut through the rhetoric to establish a hierarchy of priorities. I view Sandra Harper as the natural, but I must add one personal quality that may be the rarest of all. She has courage and conviction and is thus reliable, another rare attribute." End quote. The endowment funds raised during the 10 years of the annual Women's Conference have provided scholarships for 15 women who have gone on to further their educations and to successful careers. McMurry University is indeed fortunate to have an educator and administrator of such immense skill and talent as Dr. Sandra S. Harper, guiding us into our next 100 years.
Congratulations, Mom. We're very proud of you. Thank you for setting such a wonderful example for everyone. We love you, and we hope you enjoy this evening.
Good job, Grandma. Thank you for what you do. We love you.
Congratulations, Grandma. I love you.
Congratulations, Grandma. We love you. We're proud of you. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy. We love you.
We love you.